Hey church, have you ever felt like God is trying to get your attention? I know I have. There's been plenty of times where I've faced trials and challenges and it's like, Lord, are you trying to show me something right now? Is there something you're trying to teach me? Are you trying to speak into my life in this trial? With all the craziness going on in the world, maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you're concerned about the virus and you think, hey, God, are you trying to show me? Maybe a loved one is infected. Like, Lord, how do I navigate this situation? Maybe your income is threatened or cut off because of all of this craziness. Maybe it has nothing to do with the virus. Maybe there's some other ailment in your life, or there's a relationship that's strained. Whatever it is, you know God is trying to get your attention. I'll tell you, I have no doubt that He wants to speak into your life. I really don't doubt that at all. You may feel like God is trying to get your attention, and that may be very well what He wants to do. But I wonder, are we really ready to listen to Him? James 1 verse 5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God. It's natural for us to ask God for provision and wisdom and guidance. That's one of the reasons He's allowed a challenge into your life. That's one of the reasons the trial exists right now. But like I said, maybe we have cried out to Him. But if we're honest, our tendency too often is, God, here's my wisdom, instead of, Lord, can I have your wisdom? Lord, would you remove this trial from my life? Lord, would you make this situation in my life, make everything back to the way it was, but don't change me one bit. But the Lord wants to change you. He wants to use the challenge that you're in to do it right now. He wants to speak into your life. That's really His desire. Listen to this. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach or without reservation, and it will be given to him. If you are a parent, you look forward to opportunities when your kids come to you and say, hey, would you advise me on this situation? Would you speak into my life? As a parent, we love that. James is saying, well, don't forget that God is even more so. He's even wiser than you and more generous than you. And He's willing, He's waiting to pour out His understanding to us. So James goes on in verse 6 and says, but let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. God is not resistant. He's not reluctant to meeting your needs. Quite the opposite. He wants to provide wisdom for your situation right now. But we have to make sure that we're ready and willing to receive that guidance. If you want the Lord to fill you up with wisdom, James says, then you need to be filled up with faith. Not perfect faith. No, but sincere faith, genuine faith. Faith that says, God, what do you want to do in me in this situation? How do you want to change me? How do you want me to respond to this situation? He wants us to, when we do that sincerely and genuinely, and we respond to His revealed word, He's going to give us the wisdom that we need for the situation. And I'll tell you, I think God is trying to get everyone's attention right now. So go ahead, share this post. Let's remind the world that by faith in our Heavenly Father, He will give us the wisdom that we need. Again, guys, if you need prayer, if you want to know more about the Lord, don't hesitate to call or contact the church at calvaryellensburg.com.